Welcome back. So we shook hands and we've agreed that we will all ask questions. So we'll give the boxers a chance to ask each other some questions. They've been training with each other, so they would know each other best. So I'll hand it over to you, Tiana.
Okay, thank you. I'll start with Michael. Michael, how was your preparation leading up to this tournament?
Well, preparation was good. Looking to better myself this year than previous national championship. And I mean, it was good for me with the Pan American Games, have them going on World Championships. All that was preparation towards national championships and upcoming games.
Okay.
So Nigel, how was your would you feel that in this national championships you will get a better opponent, when it comes to up to your level of experience to give you a challenge?
Well, basically in this tournament we have a lot of youth fighters moving up to the elite category. So my opponent this year is someone who's going through that transition. He's a good fighter. I worked with him before in various training camps. So basically I know what he brings to the table and he knows what my capabilities. In terms of standard of fighting, obviously I'll give myself the upper hand or the nudge. But yeah, St. Clair's a good fighter. I just feel happy I could perform in front of the local crowd because it's been some time that people have seen me fight locally. So even if it's someone who's making that transition, I'm just happy to be a part of the tournament, so to speak. Tiana, how do you deal with the rise and fall of competition, like the wins, the loss, the going out representing, coming back, and like in terms of local fights? People coming out and all your friends and family looking to you and whatnot. How do you deal with the pressure and the whole excitement?
The main thing, what I try to do is keep grounded. Remember that everything is a process. Everything takes time. Nothing happens overnight. And to look at the pros and cons of each situation. So look at the benefits of winning, but also remember the importance of losing as well.
Yeah.
Dealing with the pressures of the family and friends, I won't say it's pressure, I would more view it as support. Their support, they're looking on the fights, they're messaging me, everybody that messages me on social media, good luck, as the case may be. It motivates me to keep performing, more or less.
Well, I have some questions as well. Nigel Paul in particular, I mean, this is a new step for you. You have a new boxer, well, not new for you, I just realized that. But it's always been difficult to get boxers to fight against you. How you feel about that this time? Do you think he will come through and actually fight you?
As coach said earlier, anything can happen in a boxing match. You can't take anybody or anything for granted in a match. You can't step into the ring and say, oh, well, this is just him. I can handle him. Over the cases. At the end of the day, I know what I'm capable of and what I bring to a fight. And I can't take anything for chance or for granted stepping into the ring. So I just plan to go there and execute and do what I am accustomed to doing. Yes, I am happy that there is someone else I could face on a regular basis, even if it's for the progression of the team. Because this is our Olympic year, and after this Olympics, we have a few boxers might be making that transition, whether it be pro or even the sport on the whole. So that overturn of fighters is important for boxing in Trinidad and Tobago. So from like a team standpoint, I kind of welcome the challenge and just wish him good luck.
Now, Michael, do you feel as though you need to recapture this title? I mean, last time we spoke, you would have said, well, I practically gave him the title. I wanted to see something.
Yeah, well, basically, it had a little competition in Ghana. I mean, to me, I am not a picky person when it comes to sport. I'd always love a challenge. And
we have some footage of Jesse Beckles.
Yeah,
and if we have that fight.
Yeah, well, that's not. And if there's upcoming athletes, well, Jesse Beckles is a seasoned boxer as well. I'm not saying he's a bad boxer, but on top of that, it will give.
He beat you though.
Well, if you would say that, I understand.
The judges said.
But if the judges said that naturally it always have bad decision, or maybe I just play too much, so it's in favor of that. But naturally, as Nigel said, this is our Olympic year, which is next year, and this is our next national championships. So, what are you saying right now from a spectator's view? It's going to be totally different this time. So, You know, I don't like to talk plenty about fighting somebody. I don't like to brag and boast about that. You know, I just let my hands talk. So, bypassing that, I mean, the upcoming games from before, whether from in Pan Am Games, I mean, in Russia, all these games that come along and give me that little edge, you know, to sharpen up and stuff like that. I think it was a good experience this year, and a good year for me as well, and towards next year for the Olympic Games coming up.
So have you kept abreast of your potential competitors, that people that might actually make it to your level, and monitor what they've been doing at all?
Well, to me, basically, I still looking, because I'm only here. No matter how far I reach, as for a boxer like me, I need to still go up and continue going up. There's never a limit, and a limit of learning something new in boxing. You always have experience to gain. Whether you'll win, you lost a bout, you always have experience to gain. So, for the younger upcoming athletes who are trying to make national team, I'm very grateful, and I would love to see them, and I'd love to have a challenge. You know, because sparring with somebody, even no matter if they're younger than you, they're not making a national team, you can actually learn something from them still. So, you know, so I am actually looking forward to national championships this year.
Now, Tiana, do you think you can stamp your authority? Do you think the pressure is on you to win?
I would say that to an extent, because when I'm in the team 2017, there haven't really been a female in my weight division to compete against. So this nationals, I'm expecting to have some competition to sort of reaffirm, I would say, my spot on the team.
Okay. Now, what's been happening in training? Have all of you been getting along well?
I would say so, yeah. It's like
To
a
me,
family.
Nigel now teach me with right on more. It's a family, you know.
Yeah, it's a family.
So you build a family relationship and make the teamwork more strong now. So we help each other. In any way, even if she's a female or not, she helps us in various areas. She's a lighter boxer.
So you've been punching Tiana?
Of course, why not?
Got a couple of black eyes from him as well, yes.
Yeah, and for me now, as part of Nigel, I am lighter and faster. Nigel, more heavy.
So he's been punching you?
No, he's been
Oh.
trying to.
Oh.
I never see an elephant catch a mouse.
So you've never...
Out of corner him. When I get him in that corner, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you know,
So
like
you
a soap.
gotta
You try to
beg.
hold a soap on the armpit, you just slide right now.
you just slide on.
You know?
So what happened? That is what I want to know. I'm sure
No,
the
I
public
mean,
wants to know.
We always try to encourage each other. Certain days we have sparring, and Michael will see something that I slipping on, and he'll be like, Nigel, I can't be doing that, because he'll get catch with this in the fight. He'll get catch with that in the fight. And even, like, he's very fast and skillful, and I was literally kind of hit him. Hit me, like, hit me.
Sorry to cut them short. Anytime he hit me, I know he's a lighter boxer. Coach! Yeah. That's everywhere trying to damage me. Alright. You know, I will hit him with all my might.
We always try and push each other. Even with Tiana, I wouldn't hit Tiana, but I'll touch her and say, yo, keep your guard up. And she'll come at me with everything I have. But always remember, we always try to sharpen up each other at the end of the
But do
day.
you have somebody in your weight class that you could train with?
Locally, no.
So
We-
is this appropriate for you?
Boxing
Because
is
you're
a
holding back against Michael.
boxing is a real funny thing in terms of training partners and spar mates. If we don't have it in Trinidad, so what we usually do for myself and for Michael and Prince, the more experienced fighters, before a tournament we try to go outside and get high level sparring. But in terms of technical work and fitness and endurance, I believe the coaches here capable enough. I mean, they bring us up to the standard we need to be. Because even when we go outside training with other teams, people are like, hey, this heavyweight, you run real good, but men don't get tired. I mean, so fitness-wise, we up there. Technique, we can always work on technique, but high-level sparring, at the end of the day, that's the polish off. I mean, that's what we try to do.
Was there any other role for the boxers at the World Championships and let's say at the Pan Am Games as well? You would have been. Were you in his corner and was he in your corner?
Of course, I was Trinidad in the World Games only had what 3 male, because the females was after the competition,
Right.
after for females, right?
You'll get
So
to that.
the other countries have a full team, 13 boxers every different weight. And me, when I just go and fight, I love I can't even talk when it was my day to fight. My throat so I bowling the loudest. The referee and people they're looking at who is that bowling loud, so you know. So we support each other. It don't matter where we
Full
go
object, full
in the world. for a tournament or competition or what games come up, we support each other full 100.
So was he listening to your instructions? Let's say the match where he supported
at a point in time, for his first match on, sometimes basically the most learning you have to listen to is your corner. You don't have to be the coach literally in the corner too, because sometimes Nigel is not seeing, why is he fighting? Outside will see it for him. So Nigel, you're like with the uppercut, boy. Just put it right there. And actually he listens. So that comes with experience, because if you're inexperienced, you can't listen to the corner. You're just trying to do whatever you do. You understand? So the coaches are actually seeing what you need to do. So you have to be listening to your corner most of the time. So he was actually listening to me. Thank God for that. I didn't waste my arm.
But what happened in the tournaments? The coach is not allowed to be too vocal.
Yeah, so that's
you
why
can shout instructions. So most of the time you have to pick across and I might tell you with signs. So having somebody like Michael or your teammates in the crowd being real loud and vocal, uppercut thing, because them see what the coach is. Not all the time you can watch the coach. Sometimes them see what the coach is trying to do. And I mean, you can look at the coach and fight, but you can hear the audience sometimes. So when you say uppercut again,
I'm sure you know that Trinidad and talking to you.
No, with your case, Michael, you fought the same person twice, and it turned out to be the same.
Well,
who was in your corner?
Well, to be honest with you, it doesn't matter if a coach in the corner or not. When, like, for instance, if the main coach is Mr. Cox, he's my main coach. I remember most of my technique comes from his style, his way of training me and stuff. So if he send me out to a competition with a game plan, hey, this is what I need to do, revise, and send me out, that is how I am going to box, even if he's not around. So you're supposed to have that much of experience to keep that in your mind. So even though he's not around, your coach is not around, you're still going and do your best. But sometimes you actually need a coach just to get that little push again. But sometimes referees, to be honest, boxing is a very tough individual sport, but otherwise we still have a team. But it's you and yourself going in the ring. So sometimes for boxing, you don't always get the decision you want. You understand? But as long as you put all the work where you and your coach are working with, that is most important. So them can actually see what you need to work on more.
Now, Tiana, well, you were by yourself, in the ring, of course, and you said that you were ill.
Yeah.
What actually happened? What happened?
Okay, so when I arrived to Russia about the day before, it was really cold. We had a training session. We had a training session. I was feeling top. About a couple hours later, I started to get a headache. But I assumed it was me climatizing, so I didn't really pay any attention. I went and sleep, and when I woke up, it just hit. I was out for like about a week, had a high fever. Everything was just horrible. But I told myself I didn't come this far to just fall sick and stay in bed and not at least go into the ring and try. So I gave the best I could have given due to the circumstances that happened.
No, I need some closing remarks from you guys. After all, you took over my show.
Alright, well, I was the one actually pushed him, so I really take it over. I take 115. So here's what we'd like to ask Trinidad and Tobago supporters to come out in the GMPA complex. We start tomorrow, National Championship. Entrance fee is only $40. For the entrance, we would like to you guys to come out and support all the local athletes. And just have a great time and a good show.
Thanks a lot, Michael. Thanks a lot, Tiana.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Nigel Paul. We'll be back with some football when we return.